Hey, everybody. Welcome to Making Connection. It is your girl, Allie. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. Um, I think I posted it today. I said, repeat after me. I, Allie, so you say your name, insert your name, am highly and blessed and highly favored. So y'all say that for yourself over today, okay? So, having some technical difficulties, but I thought I'll just come on and get it started. And I can play Twice's music without Twicey, but he's supposed to be our guest today. And he is a Ghanaian pop singer, as a singer, songwriter, producer, and all that good stuff. So he may pop in. If not, we'll get it rescheduled. But he definitely has some good music. Like I said, his music is the kind sometimes you put on Saturday morning when you know you got to clean the house, or maybe you put it on when you get ready to getting ready to go out on the town with your friends. Or sometimes just when you want to be by yourself, but you want to be, encouraged. So yeah, his music is good for all those things. So his name is Twicey Ernie, and that's the last name is spelled Earny. He is on Facebook, and yeah. So, but while we're waiting on him or what have you, I definitely want to remind everybody that there are a lot of things going on this weekend. You saw a lot of the things that were in the flyers as the show came on, but it's Thanksgiving season. Can y'all believe we are truly, sliding into the end of the year? Like we're on third base, about to come home, right? But there are lots of events happening today. There's definitely one event taking place. A Giving Heart Project is partnering up to serve individuals experiencing homelessness in Charlotte, North Carolina. Everything's free. The meals are prepared. There's some toiletries and fun to be had. That's taking place at 4419 Tuskegee Road, Charlotte, North Carolina. That's 4419 Tuskegee Road, Charlotte, North Carolina. That's taking place today from 12 to 3. So it just got started. It's not too late to head on out that way. Excuse me. Mr. Excitement will be there. We know that's Brendan Chuck Brown. Project 704 is part of it. A Giving Heart Project, Oak Street Health, just a lot of different people who have come together. And so, y'all know I don't cook. It's not necessarily that I can't cook, but I just don't cook, period. So, but I wanted to participate. So, I talked to Nikki Carter. We've had her, or Nikki Carter's not her last name, but her name's Nikki. And she did the cooking show for us last year. And so I talked to her, and she was kind enough to be able to do my 2 pans of collard greens. And so, listen, if for no other reason, you go out, go try Nikki's collard greens, and then come back and comment on the page about how good they were. So we hope to, get with her a little bit more in 2023. There's been so much going on to do some cooking shows and give us some cooking tips and different things like that. So definitely talking to her about that. So hope we can make that happen. What else is happening today? Like I said, it's a very, 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 very busy day. And so I'm gonna be jumping around. There is a Thanksgiving dinner box giveaway. It is happening. It actually started at 10:30 to 1:30, and until supplies last. So, but that was at 2747 Freedom Drive Movement School. And so, like I said, it started at 10:30. I don't know what the supplies look like, but it was first come, first serve. Um, there's also a dinner box giveaway. This one is in Rock Hill, South Carolina. JT keeps us, um, informed on what's going on in the Rock Hill area. So Rock Hill area is happening at from 12 to 1:30. So again, it just started. So if you can throw you some clothes on, some shoes on, get down there. It's a dinner box giveaway for Thanksgiving. Um, and it's happening at 1852 Neely Store Road. That's Neely Store Road in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And it is sponsored by uh Foundation and Tabernacle AME Zion churches, giving back to our community with love and a thankful heart. So that's happening again. That's Rock Hill. What else is happening today in the Charlotte area? My brothers and sisters keepers. It actually started yesterday. I think last night was for the men, and so today from 1 to 5 is for the women. And it's my brothers and sisters keeper and empowerment dinner and brunch. Um, Register on Eventbrite. I think they just want to make sure they have enough food and everything for everybody. But today is the day. I think you might still be able to register on Eventbrite. Again, it's my brothers and sisters keeper. They have a panel of men and women who have been talking about different things, going on in life. And so today again is for women from 1 to 5. So if you're not doing anything, still got time. Check out Eventbrite, see if you can register and still get in the building. What else is going on? There's an upcoming Thanksgiving Eve get together. Now, this will be Wednesday, November 23rd from 1 to 5. This is also in the Charlotte area. It says we'll be feeding families in the community this holiday season. Bring your family out to eat, fellowship, and connect. So this is Bread of Life Deliverance Church and Greer Park Apartments. Um, the address at Greer Park is 3424 Oak Arbor Lane. So again, Mr. Excitement, Project 704. That's Mama Judy, SAE Productions, along with some other people are, helping to feed the community. So I think this is actually a meal that you can, enjoy together. And so there's a lot of sponsors on this one. Tasty Plates, the 3S Movement, Single Saved and Serious, DJ Bless. So it's a lot of people out there. So again, if you have any questions, the flyers are in the Facebook group. They actually really are there. Reach out to me, reach out to Brandon Chuck Brown, Mama Judy, Judith Brown on Facebook, and kind of highlight the man. You hear that music that starts at the beginning of our show, Time to Make a Connection. Mr. Marlene did that for us, also known as Morgan Peters on Facebook. And actually, today, Polyphonic Studios is having an open studio. Uh, So they called it an evening of karaoke in the vocal booth. But you can pick a song from the catalog, throw on the headphones, sing, and go home with a personal recording. You do have to register, and it is $10 per song that you record, but you're recording it in the studio with my Marlene, who is part of the Groovaladas. And so, yeah, that's where they make your sound better. So you can register um, polyphonicstudios.com. Check out their website and go there. Polyphonicstudios.com. What does it say? Oh, it says you're gonna love the way you sound. Man, if I was close, I'd go record a video. I mean, a song. They might not let me record but one, but I'd go record one. All right, so got a couple of things to highlight, things that are coming up, and so I just want to take this time because y'all know how I am about our time together. I know everybody's time is precious. I definitely want to highlight different things going on. If you're somebody who is, struggling, having a hard time, um, there are resources out there for you, whether it's disability issues, whether it's homelessness, whether it's jobs, what have you, finding a job to be able to support your family and have just one job, not 5 jobs, and never seeing your family, there are options. And so, we keep talking about, we're revamping some things because I definitely want to continue making connections with people in the community to let you know what's going on, where you can get resources, where you can be a resource. You know, if you've always wanted to put something together, or a project or event to help feed people or whatever, and you just weren't sure what to do or how to go about it, we definitely have people who are doing that. And, you know, maybe sometimes you just come together with them. It doesn't have to be a separate, you know, event, but I know that there are needs all over this the world. So maybe somebody who's doing an event in Charlotte is inspiring somebody in Colorado to do the same thing, because they they've been feeling there's a need, but now they've been confirmed and that they can do it, and they just need help getting the steps together. So, you know, we definitely want to be able to help people, businesses get the word out about, you know, their business, their products, their services. We definitely want to be more active in, you know, helping people who are, like I said, struggling financially to kind of get their finances together, get their budgets together. You know, sometimes it starts with that budget, right? Just figuring out what's going out and what's coming in. You know, we had several shows about that here lately. Um, and those two shows were really good. It was actually last Saturday. We talked about Black girls build residual income. And then we kind of followed up with a men's edition on that Monday about building residual income. Talked about, you know, the four quadrants that people find themselves in, whether you're an employee, an employer, self employed, different things like that. But there are different quadrants that you can go through in this life. But you know what? You can go through them and you can attain what it is you like. You know, you can have the money that you need to take care of your family. And so we do offer some, you know, financial services and things like that. So if you're looking for extra income, definitely hit me up because I have some opportunities that I can share with you. Alan, if you will, we're gonna go ahead and play Twice's music because I surely talked it up. And so, even though he's not here, I definitely want to go ahead and play his song. And what is that song? Let me check. Let me check. I know I'm jumping around today, but his latest is Conda Lady. Conda Lady. And it's Twicey featuring Curl Songs. And so we're going to listen to that song and then we'll be right back with some more announcements and talk to you soon. Stay with us.
Watching now is Twicey. It's your soul. See my woman, I love my sexy woman. Hey, oh yeah. Love you when you do me like that. Body like Nicki Minaj. Wine, I'm girl, don't stop, yeah, yeah. Love you when you do me like that. Body like Nicki Minaj. Wine, I'm girl, don't stop, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. My kind of lady. Come, baby, show me something. You say waiting. Yeah, you know, say me one that thing for your body. Kind of lady. Come, baby, show me something. You say waiting. Yeah, you know, say me one that thing, yeah. Come to me, girl. 7 days make me weaker. When I sleep, you my dream girl. Tell me what you need, bad girl. Anything you want, I'ma give it to you. Anything you want, yeah, you know, say you want some more. Come give it to me, want some more, yeah. Everybody know you my baby girl. Never gonna leave you, baby girl. Always on mind, my baby girl. Hey, anything you want, oh girl, I'ma give it to you. Anything you want, yeah, you know, say you want some more. Come give it to me, want some more, want some more. My kind of lady. Come, baby, show me something. You say waiting. Yeah, you know, say me one that thing for your body. Kind of lady. Come, baby, show me something. You say waiting. Yeah, you know, say me one that thing, yeah.
You were the blow my mind. Well, my dream in a yabasa. My dream in a yabasa. Yeah, yeah. Everywhere you there cause confusion. You there cause confusion. My baby girl, you there cause commotion. Give me your kelewele. Everywhere you there cause confusion. Yeah, see you there cause confusion. Everywhere you there cause commotion. Give me a kelewele, a baby girl. See, I want your love. Give me your love, give me your love. I want your love. Give me your love, baby, baby, yeah.
Love you when you do me like that. Body like Nicki Minaj.
Baby, we gon' mess up.
Wine up, girl, don't stop, yeah, yeah. Love you when you do me like that.
Oh, oh.
Body like Nicki Minaj. Oh, oh. Wine up, girl, don't stop, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. My kind of lady. Come, baby, show me something. You say waiting. Yeah, you know, send me one that thing for your body. My kind of lady. Come, baby, show me something. You say waiting. Yeah, you know, send me one that thing, yeah. My kind of lady. Kinda let you say wait, kinda let you, yeah. Kinda let you say wait, kinda let you know that you want nothing, yeah. KP, the baddest producer, the baddest producer, the baddest.
Nothing kills better than a sweet poison.
All right, all right. See, I told y'all. I mean, I really like his music. Whenever Jonathan puts something out in Blacktopia, I'm always like, yeah. And I always write a comment because I love his music. I mean, it's just cool, right? Can, make you get up on Saturday morning, start cleaning your house, getting your hair ready, doing things, getting ready to go out with your friends, getting prepared for the excitement of the evening, or just sitting by yourself, just chilling, but even reflecting on life. But that is Twicey Ernie. He is his music is streaming on all streaming platforms. I mean, he's a Ghanaian pop singer. He is big deal. So he is a singer, songwriter, performer. For business inquiries, to have him, do something with you as an artist, or maybe have him at an event. Daily, I think it's Daly's Entertainment. So Moses Daly is his manager. That's Moses Daily, Dailey. Daly's Entertainment, and that's his label that he's under right now, working with. And so you can contact mosesdaily@gmail.com. That's mosesdaily@gmail.com. Again, that was Ghanaian pop star Twicey Ernie. I told you, it's good, it's good. So we're gonna go on with a couple of other things happening. Excited again with Moalim and the Groovaladas. You know, man, I'm excited. I'm thankful that our schedule is full for the year, but we're gonna start hearing some stuff from Chops Turner. And he is being produced right now, doing some stuff with the Groovaladas. And so he actually has something dropping soon, November 23rd, next week. It's called This Holiday with You, and it's by Chops Turner. Again, it's dropping November 23rd. You can pre save your copy. I'll put the link in the description of this video. But it's another fine Groovaladas production. So anything the Groovaladas do is fine. So I'm excited. So I think we have again, I'm just excited about all the things that are coming up because, let's just be honest. If this had happened to me maybe 2 years ago, for sure, 2 years ago, maybe even 1 year ago, where the guest didn't show up, you can ask the man behind the scenes. I'll be like, okay, this is my last time. I get tired. Da, da, da. It's always, getting my feelings or whatever. But I mean, things happen. People don't show up. Who knows? Pray that, Twicey is okay. But I never stopped to think about what's going on with the guest, what might be happening. I was just like, oh my gosh, he didn't show up. But the show was messed up. Da 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 da. People are expecting to hear him. Well, you got to hear Twicey without seeing Twicey. So there's a way of getting around things, and a lot of times that happens in life. Things just do not go the way we planned them to. We get upset. We think, why even try, right? Why even keep putting the effort in? But there's a reason to keep putting effort in. Because, like I said, back in the day, I wouldn't be doing the show. But why not come on and continue to tell you about all the stuff that is happening, all the things, all the organizations that are still out preparing today, that are out there putting the work. to be able to help somebody along the way. Again, I mean, we really are a conduit, this show, to making connections to different areas and different, resources, even different mindsets. Because sometimes, like we talked on last week about building residual income, it takes a different mindset to do that opposed to going to a job. Because sometimes you just go to the job and you just do the work, it really doesn't take a lot of thought just to show up, right? But when you have that entrepreneur mindset, when you're talking about building residual income, it takes another mindset. It takes you to another dimension because, even like in businesses, I mean, let's face it, some days there are people that say, "No, I don't want McDonald's. No, I don't want Burger King. No, I don't want Applebee's." But they'll be like, "Yeah, let's go to Chick-fil-A." Right? So there are days when people gonna be like, "No, I ain't feeling Ally today. No, I'm not feeling this one today." But yeah, but today I'm gonna try this. So you never know. And then those same people who want a Chick-fil-A today, Chick-fil-A is not in their budget this week. But that $5 biggie bag is more their speed this week. So today we're going to Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, don't give up on what you're doing. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Sometimes the crowd might seem slim, but if somebody showed up, then you have blessed somebody with your efforts. So don't give up. Stay in the race. You got to know what your client needs. And so it's a lot of mindset, things that take place, and again, a lot of things that you have to, because another thing you can't do is when you're a business owner and you have products and services, you can't think about, you can't qualify people for what they're going to spend their money on. We'll be like, this person is struggling. I hate to ask them to buy this cream that's going to make their face, splotchless, make their skin better. We might think that's trivial, but for somebody, they need that cream to make their face look better, their skin smoother, get all the blackheads out. Because then, when all of that is in place, they show up better because they're more confident. They feel better about themselves. So never, you know, never slight your product because you don't know how your product, whether it's, face product, hair product, whatever, will make a person feel. Just like I've been shouting out Crown by Corey here lately in the Statesville area. And I was like, my post last night was like, appreciative or thankful, whatever, to Crown by Corey for helping me to get ready for painting the night red, painting the town red, or whatever I said. I don't know. But, it's just a shout out because, y'all know my hair goes through different phases and goes through different things. And sometimes I'll be like trying to get on this show and my hair won't do right. And I'll be like, ooh, just be angry some days. Not really angry, but I just be uh doing some things. So, you never know what your product is going to do for a person, is what I'm saying. You never know what your services, you never know what your coaching program can do for somebody. You never know what being in the financial industry and sitting down with a family and helping them get their budget together and see why it's so important to invest and things like that. So, my point is just stay encouraged, and if some of the things I've talked about, if there's things that you need help with, really reach out because if I can't answer your question, I might have a business partner who can, or I might be um, a referral for somebody else who can help you along the way. Because listen, this show has produced a lot of shows, and we've seen a lot of amazing people with amazing services and products come through here. So I just want to remind everybody, we are here and we're here for purpose and on purpose, right? So I think Alan, if you have the Brilliant Ladies video, we're going to play that because I went to a Brilliant Ladies retreat in July. heading back to another one in January, King of Prussia, and I met some amazing women. And from that event, I've gained a business partner. A lady joined my team, and she's doing really well. I've gotten several of them have been on the show. I'll have to highlight who they are, but several of them have been on the show. They're executive coaches. They're one is courageous living. She talks about that, and I'm actually going to be on her show December 3rd. But let me just show you this clip about these brilliant ladies. And if you're interested in maybe going back with me in January, let's link up. So, Alan, if you'll play that one for me. All right. So that is the Brilliant Lady Retreat, which is happening January 16th through the 23rd, maybe 19th through the 23rd, 19th through the 23rd in King of Prussia. Angela Durant is the founder of the Be Brilliant movement. So, so it was an awesome space. Like I said, we have Robin, who's like the happily ever after marriage coach. We have Connie, who's been on the show, who is a three-time Emmy award winner. We have, like I said, Tanya, who is the courageously living, expert coach and teaching us how to live courageously, because sometimes it takes courage, to keep going. Sometimes it takes courage, to make that next decision. But, I'm excited, and I'll tell you a little bit more. I'm going to be on her show actually December 3rd. So there may be a replay here at 12 noon, but I'll definitely replay that show after we have finished. Once she sends me the link, because it's going to be a really good show. I do want to highlight somebody I missed as far as Thanksgiving and doing stuff in the community is D. Lee Ministries. Donald Lee. He's on Facebook, LEA. But D. Lee Ministries, I believe they also have a page on Facebook, is a 501c3 organization, and they'll provide dinner to the men and staff of Bethel Men's Shelter, Rock Hill, South Carolina, and that's going to take place on the following dates. It's Saturday. Okay, so all the dates are Saturday, November 26th, Saturday, December 24th, and Saturday, January 28th. So it's not just a holiday thing, but they're going beyond that. So November 26th, December 24th, and Saturday, January 28th. They're all Saturday dates, and the time for all of those dates is 5:45 p.m. to 7 p.m. Again, this will be happening at they'll be feeding the men and staff of Bethel Men's Shelter, Rock Hill, South Carolina. Shout out to D. Lee Ministries. So definitely, he's seeking prayers, volunteers, support. So I'll definitely put his website, which is D. Lee Ministries. Pretty simple to remember for him. dleeministries.com. Just check out what the ministry is doing. And, if you want to partner with them to do something over the holiday season or beyond, you know, he is open, and he'll actually be on the show Saturday, December 10th. So excited about that. So we'll hear more about D. Lee Ministries then. So, excuse me. So going back to being on the show with Tanya, and I got pictures, I got flyers everywhere. So I'm going to be on the show with Tanya Brewington, the Courageously Alive coach, and that's going to be happening December 3rd at 12 o'clock. And there is a link that you'll have to go to register. And after you register, she'll send the link out and all that stuff. And then before the show, she'll send a link for the Zoom where you can join us. But we're talking about leaving a lasting gift. It's the end of the year. Again, we're heading to that place where, we always want to reflect at the end of the year and, kind of get prepared for the beginning of the year. And so we're talking about leave a lasting gift. So, and I think we're going to play Eric's video. So, Alan, if you'll get that ready. But we always want to, we talk about leaving a legacy. We talk about being, our inheritance and, what we're leaving behind for our children and our families. The thing is, you never know when that day is going to come, though. We know not the day or the hour when we will take our last breath. So you always have to prepare. We want to do, we say we're going to, but at some point in time, you just really have to stop and take that moment and get those things together. Those will and testaments. Those that's another one. Slipped my mind right there, but it's time to get that paperwork, those life insurance policies, all those things help you to leave that legacy. People always they never want to talk about death, but the first thing they want to know when somebody dies, did they have insurance? Do they have a policy? Do they have coverage? How are we gonna pay for this funeral? And so then you start seeing all these GoFundMe's and people. I mean, but listen, you know, I say it all the time. Before, it seemed like it was hard for just the common person to be able to prepare their family to keep going when they're gone. But listen, we work with any kind of budgets. We can help put something in place. And sometimes you just got to start your plan, start somewhere, and then build on it over time. But you got to start somewhere because leaving a lasting gift is so important for your children, for your spouse, for your parents. I mean, we've seen so many kids now, young adults pass before their parents. If something should happen to me, I have policies and stuff in place that are going to my mom that will help her with whatever she needs to do, whether it's paying my bills off, whether it's, closing out my home, making sure everything's straight there, making sure all the bills are paid. She doesn't have to come out of her pocket to do that. So my gift to her is even when I'm gone is that I have prepared a policy. I've prepared things and I put things in place but that she will have access to that she won't have to struggle with that part. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna bury her? The casket is this. Do I cremate her? Do I bury her? Where does she want to be buried? All those even those things. Where does she want to be buried? Does she want to be buried? Does she want to be cremated? She don't have to think about any of that. All she got to do, and if she crying and she upset, all she got to do is hand this piece of paper to somebody else, and they can read it and they can tell her what needs to be done. She does not have to make those decisions because I don't want her to have to worry about that. So it's time to leave that lasting legacy, that lasting gift, because again, we don't want to talk about it, but it's sure to happen. At some point, we're going to take our last breath. And we hope that we do it in a old age, but there's people who, I don't even want to talk about the young girl that just passed. That's just tears my heart up. But anyway, there's car accidents that happen all the time. People hijacking, people robbing and stealing. There's all kinds of stuff. There's sicknesses and diseases. Just like when COVID came, we weren't prepared for that, and people died so suddenly they couldn't even talk to put anything in place. So let's put the stuff in place now while we're in our right mind and we can think about it and we can really just take the time to build it and build it right. So there's a gift to leaving a legacy. There's a gift to having that last gift to give to your family and your loved ones. We don't want to talk about it, but it's the first topic that comes up when we're gone. I'm just saying. So, Alan, we're gonna have one more video. If you have Eric's video, I think it would be very befitting at this point. So, if you'll pop that in for me, we'll come back with some last. Actually, yeah. Mm, Play Eric's video, and then we're probably gonna hit Twicey's song again, and then we'll head out. But pop in Eric's video, if you will. I appreciate you, Alan.
I call that trick stuff, your negative part. So let me try to explain it in a story. And it was not my own story, but it's a good one to understand it. So I went to a construction site and I saw three masons doing their thing. I went to the first one and said, okay, John, what are you doing? Well, I'm just laying bricks, just doing it all day long, just laying bricks. I'm actually quite good at it. Okay. So, Bill, what were you doing? Well, I'm actually creating a wall, firm wall. Keep the wind out, the elements out. Okay, thank you. So, Pete, what are you doing? Well, I'm actually building a cathedral. What I'm doing is participating in this grand work of creating a cathedral, leaving a legacy, giving people a place where they can pray, be at peace, find each other. And they were all basically doing the same thing, but from a different vision.
Hmm. I love showing that video. That's Eric Garcia. He is the only male who's a part of the Be Brilliant movement team. Angela does work with amazing women, but Eric brings a lot to the table. At that time, he was teaching us, and he shared a story. Again, he said it wasn't his story, but the story is three different people who were part of a project, right? The first person he talked to was just like, I'm just out here laying bricks. All of them had the same tools. All of them had the bricks, the mortar, the tools to, put everything together. He's like, trying to make this 8 hours and get back home. Got a game coming on tonight, whatever. The second one, he had all that, but the second one was like, I'm building a wall. His vision was a little bit more. My project, my part is to build this wall. Then the third person, same tools, didn't build the whole thing by himself. He's still part of a group, but his vision was I'm building a cathedral. He could see the finished product. He could see the families coming together to gather. He could see a place where legacies are made, memories are made, where people come together and they pray together, and they come and they cry and grieve over people that they've lost. They come together to have bring hope back into the family and to pray for a better tomorrow, a better year. They come and they thank God for all that He has done. So from the third perspective was a man who was building a cathedral. So I ask you today, what kind of legacy are you building? What kind of lasting gift are you creating and putting together? Is it from which perspective? Is it going to be grand? Your family, they will miss you, but they'll still be able to carry on. They won't struggle because you're not there. You've taught them well. You've given them great advice. You imparted everything in them that you could. Or will it be, okay, I have this materials and I really don't know how to even put it together. I don't know where the bank accounts are. I don't know who we pay these bills to. You're just waiting for somebody to come get something because you don't really know if everything's paid off or not paid off. You don't know. So, you got to think about that. The Bible says we are living epistles read of all men. What will your story be? So let's think about that. So again, I'm excited. Twicey Ernie was our guest for today, but through technical difficulties or what have you, he is not here today. But Alan, if you will play his song one more time, because I told the people that the music is good, and the music is. And so we still love Twicey. Still appreciate him. Every time he puts something out, I will still comment on it and tell people to get it. You can find him on all streaming platforms. And so if you'll play Twicey's music, then we'll come back, and that will be the end of our show for today.
Watching now is Twicey.
It's your song.
See my woman, I love my sexy woman. Hey, oh yeah. Love you when you do me like that. Body like Nicki Minaj. Wine, I'm girl, don't stop, yeah, yeah. Love you when you do me like that. Body like Nicki Minaj. Wine, I'm girl, don't stop, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, my kind of lady. Come, baby, show me something. You say waiting. Yeah, you know, say me one that thing for your body. Kind of lady. Come, baby, show me something. You say waiting. Yeah, you know, say me one that thing, yeah. Come to me, girl. 7 days make me weaker. When I sleep, you my dream girl. Tell me what you need, bad girl. Anything you want, I'ma give it to you. Anything you want, yeah, you know, say you want some more. Come give it to me, want some more, yeah. Everybody know you my baby girl. Never gonna leave you, baby girl. Always on my baby girl. Hey, anything you want, oh girl, I'ma give it to you. Anything you want, yeah, you know, say you want some more. Come give it to me, want some more.
Want some more?
What kind of lady? Come, baby, show me something. You say waiting. Yeah, you know, say me one that thing for your body. Kind of lady. Come, baby, show me something. You say waiting. Yeah, you know, say me one that thing, yeah.
You were the blow my mind. Well, my dream in a yabasa. My dream in a yabasa. Yeah, yeah. Everywhere you dey cause confusion. You dey cause confusion. My baby girl, you dey cause the commotion. Give me your kelewele. Everywhere you dey cause confusion. Yeah, see you dey cause the confusion. Everywhere you dey cause the commotion. Give me your kelewele. My baby girl, see I want your love. Give me your love, give me your love. I want your love. Give me your love, baby, baby, yeah.
Love you when you do me like that. Body like Nicki Minaj.
Baby, we gon' mess up.
Wine, I'm girl, don't stop, yeah, yeah. Love you when you do me like that. Oh, body like Nicki Minaj. Oh, wine, I'm girl, don't stop, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. My kind of lady. Come, baby, show me something. You say waiting. Yeah, you know, say me want that thing for your body. Kinda lady, come, baby, show me something. You say wait, yeah, you know, say me want that thing, yeah. My kinda lady, kinda lady, you say wait, kinda lady, yeah. Kinda lady, kinda lady, you say wait, kinda lady, yeah, you know, say me want that thing, yeah. KP, the baddest producer, the baddest producer, the baddest.
Nothing kills better than a sweet poison.
All right. That's Twicy Ernie of Daily's Entertainment. He is the Ghanaian pop singer, songwriter, performer, and so he is on all streaming platforms. So you can check him out. And I will put Daily's Moses Daily. I will put his information in the description of this video in case you want to make contact and either work with them or have them come perform at something that you have going on. So again, just excited to be here today and really start thinking about this. I don't know what's wrong with my voice today, but you know, um, I'm just thankful for everybody who's doing stuff in the community. I know sometimes you want to do something and it seems kind of scary or whatever, and you're like, is anybody going to show up? Is anybody going to support? Is this going to get overwhelming where I can't do it? But I love just over the years seeing the different organizations come together. Then there's people like me, like I said, for the event today. I can't cook, I'm not in the Charlotte area, but I wanted to help. Isn't it amazing through Zoom, through PayPal, Cash App, Zelle? There's so many ways that we can support one another. If your friend has written a book, buy that book. If your friend is starting a business, go check it out, see what it's about. Go buy something, tell somebody else to buy something. We just have too many resources. We don't have to struggle like we do or like we have in the past. Yeah, we might have to fight through some things, but listen, we have options. And so it's time for us to really take hold of those options, put them to work for us, and live better lives. We don't have to struggle. It's time now to start creating that lasting gift. It's now time to start creating your legacy. All right. So again, I just want to shout out this particular event because they just started at 12, so there's still time. It's from 12 to 3. It is, Project 70 Forward, which is Mama Judith Elise Brown. Um, Mr. Excitement will be there, Chuck Brown. Um, 3S Movement, which is both of theirs, Single Saved and Serious Movement. A Giving Heart Project, Oak Street Health, is from 12 to 3 today, 4419 Tuskegee Road in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was formerly known as the Southern Comfort Inn, I believe, off of exit 34 off of I-85. So definitely go out, show your support, go out, help them. Maybe you don't need food, but maybe you want to go help them give out the food. Um, there's going to be a lot of other resources there as well. I think Charlotte Fire Department, Crisis Assistance Ministry, financial resources is all. It's going to be a lot of stuff out there. So definitely just go out there and take a look, right? Take a friend with you. We appreciate you joining us today. Um, Make sure you like and share this video. Like us on Facebook, follow us, turn on your notifications so you know when we go live. We're also starting to air shows on Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. A lot of, because we were thinking about, we have a lot of legacy information and interviews, conversations where we've been chopping up about so many different things. So we want to kind of bring some of the old stuff back in because can't, like I say, we're filled up for the year, and this is the first time that this has ever happened in my 4 years that I've been doing this. We're already booked out. I mean, we are completely full for the rest of the year, and actually, this didn't just happen today, but it's been a couple weeks. So that's why I say keep going, because when you start sharing your gift and just living in your gift will make room for you. Your gift will bring to you what you need to keep going. So, y'all be encouraged today. Thank you for joining us on Making Connections. We're here every Saturday at 12 noon and every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Got some good shows coming up, so make sure you tune in. If you can't catch us live, maybe you're at work or whatever, make sure you catch the replay. And, just hashtag replay. Let us know you're watching. Give us some feedback. If there's somebody you want to have on the show, reach out to me. Like I said, um, Marlene reached out to me the other day. We're going to have Chalks Turner on soon. And, we're going to start releasing some of their bumps that they're doing for the Christmas holiday. So it's just so many ways that we can help one another, right? Because we are making connections. And I am your girl, Aly. And until next time, as always, we're leaving you with love, positivity, and good vibes. Have a great day, everybody.